It's today's leadoff question with Detrell Stanley, a member of the Lyons High School boys basketball team. Detrell, the question: what do you remember about your first varsity game?
My first varsity game, we were playing Ellsworth. We were going against, Will Cravens?
Yeah.
We are going against Will Cravens. I think he had 26 of us shooting volleyball line threes. So that was definitely something very new coming off of middle school. And I remember I had my first shot. It was a corner three on the left side. And I shot it and went up in the Raptors and it airballed long. But and then I kind of liked that moment because it showed I was nervous. But the next game after that, I came back. I think I had 9 points against Pratt Skyline.
Okay.
So little, motivation on that.
So what were your nerves like just even before that game? So even kind of the day of and at school, leading up to that game, what were the nerves like?
So I was a freshman. So I was very, very nervous. I think an hour before our best left, I started shaking. My adrenaline was very bad. And then we played our JV game because I was on both JV and varsity. We played our JV. I was kind of nervous, but not as much. And then I came to the high school and it's just a brand new atmosphere.
Yeah.
Big gym, music, crowds packed. It was just crazy. And just seeing student sections there before I ever got in, I remember my hands were sweaty, my legs shaking so bad. I was nervous talking to my friend, you're talking a little bit, Tegan, and we were just looking at her. We were so scared how completely different it is. So I was very nervous.
For you now, what does it take for you to just kind of settle into a game? What does it take for you?
I like to sit back, listen to some calming music, just visualize what's going on with between them warming up or previous games where we have scouting reports and I go through over those, put the plays in my head and study what I'm gonna do.
As Detrell Stanley, a member of the Lions basketball team. It's our leadoff question with Tegan Link, a member of the Lions basketball team. Tegan, the question: what do you remember about your first varsity game?
Nervous. I was pretty shaky. The bus ride there, my heart was racing, my palms were sweaty. And I remember coming off the bench and being so nervous, but so excited to check in and get my experience from my first varsity game. And then first play of the game, Will Tuttle comes off a stagger screen and just drains it from top of the key. The place went wild.
For you, any other highlights besides that one that kind of stood out about that ball game that you can remember?
I remember he pulled it from the right wing volleyball line and just cashed it. And I was like, so this is what high school basketball is going to be like.
From that moment on, what was it like for you? Were you as nervous for that second game?
No, that second game, actually, I was closer to a double-double. I had 10 points against Pratt Skyline. I had 10 points and I think 7 or 8 rebounds.
Nice. So what does it take for you to settle in? Is there a moment during the game that you're kind of, okay, now I feel good?
I mean, after the first game, I wasn't really nervous because the expectations were always risen. And so I always rise to the expectations of what I need to. And then usually listening to music before games like country or some calm R&B always helps me.
Okay. Any specific artist?
Zach Bryan,
okay.
John Party, Blake Sheldon.
There you go. That's Tegan Link, a member of the Lions basketball team, with our leadoff question. It's today's leadoff question with Derek Alvidrez, a member of the Lyons High School basketball team. Derek, the question: what do you remember about your first varsity high school game?
Oh, my first varsity basketball game. It was not a pretty one. So this was my first season starting as a senior. And so my first basketball game, it was against Ellsworth. And we have a rivalry against them, which always, in every season, we go back and forth with them. So this one I was kind of nervous, especially since I was going to have a big role in this. And my hands are shaking before the game, and I'm sweating badly. And in warm-ups, I start shooting hot in this, so I'm feeling very confident that when I start playing that I'm going to be going hot, potentially even thinking about I might have a 20-point game. And going in this game, I end up getting 5 fouls and 0 points before the end of the fourth quarter. So it was a very rough one.
What do you do? I mean, like the sweat always bothered me because like that would obviously affect how you shoot the ball and like how the ball comes out. Like, are you like constant like wiping? What are you doing?
Wiping it down, getting a towel when I get on the bench immediately. Just would hold on to that towel. I would not let go until I get put in the game. Just keep rubbing those hands.
So
and I still do that to this day.
So was anything said after you went to the bench after picking up your 5th foul?
But my coach?
Yeah,
he was calming my nerves down, luckily. So
okay. So like from that point on, like what was the settling in for you? Like, is there a moment that kind of helps you like during the game early on?
Usually talking to my teammates, they'll come up to me and talk to me, kind of tell me what they see from me, what I could do to do better. So fortunately, I have a good supporting cast with me.
Any highlights like early on, like after you've been getting into games, like any highlights that stand out so far in this season?
Yeah, so against Beloit, one of the top teams in 3A, I had a game shooting 100%, 12 points against them with 3 blocks.
Nice. That's Derek Alvidrez, a member of the Lyons boys basketball team with our leadoff question.